Yeah, I would say. Welcome back to the Hampton Roads Show. It's Tuesday, and that means our favorite food guru, Patrick Evans Hylton from Hampton Roads Magazine, is here with the scoop on local restaurant happenings. Last time you were here, you told us about a couple of tasty food competitions.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Yeah, everything was great. March the 10th was the Ironclad Chef at the Mariners Museum, which was really awesome. They had two period reenactors, one who would have been a cook on the Ironclad monitor,
wow.
and then one who was a slave from a southern plantation. So they had a panel of judges. I was there along with, I think you see me there with the distinguished president, who was also
Abe was there?
it was also
I can only
there.
imagine what they had to eat. I mean, what they fixed.
It was very interesting because they did everything very period appropriate. So the South won this time around,
nice.
and it was really incredible. She had done such an outstanding job with Madeira ham and beef olives, and the cocktail you saw on there was the Barbados rum punch, which is incredible. So if you go to my blog later, I'm actually going to have a recipe for this.
Nice.
I have to caution you not to ironclad and drink, though, because it is very powerful.
Yeah, well, don't drive your Ironclad after one of those.
That's right.
Definitely.
That's right. And then this past weekend was the Taste of the Outer Banks.
Yeah, Steve, Wet Step from Red Sky was in here last week. You talked all about that. How'd that go?
Oh, it was wonderful. It's one of my favorite food events, and it's so close to home. Whole weekend, 50+ events. There were two competitions. There was the Chowder Cook-Off, and Cafe Le Chien won for Critics' Choice. There was like 13 different chowders, just really beautiful interpretations, and People's Choice Jolly Rogers won that. So you could go around and sample. There was more than 300 people drinking beer and trying chowders.
You were one of the judges.
One
for
of
that.
the judges. Yes.
What were you looking for in a chowder?
Well, primarily it had to have seafood, and it is as a primary thing, but also really something that was very flavorful and something that was kind of true to the spirit of the Outer Banks.
Is that creamy or brothy? Is it?
Well, Hatteras is brothy, so you can't always go by that. So I'd say something though that as soon as you saw or tasted, I mean, no lobster, I mean, you're not going to catch a lobster off the coast, so not this coast at least.
Right.
But then then there was the grand tasting also on Sunday, which was really awesome, accumulation of the whole event with all these different restaurants competing, and Bad Bean Baja Grill, actually won. They did this beautiful surf and turf with the surf being a flounder ceviche, and then the turf being this pork belly taco, which was just smack your mama good. Yes, on a homemade tortilla. And I think we've got a whole list of all the winners that'll be on my blog.
They take their food very serious down there on the Outer Banks.
They really do.
And the seafood is just phenomenal. But let's switch gears let's talk a little bit about some desserts. Calling all chocoholics. We've got a big chocolate event coming up, don't we?
Oh yeah, it's going to be great. It starts actually tomorrow, runs through Sunday, although the main event is actually going to be on Saturday. But the starting tomorrow, there's going to be a beer event at New Belmont, which has different breweries and everything. The brewmaster is using chocolate. There's going to be a cocktail party with different chocolate drinks, and then the Piece de Resistance, the actual big chocolate event with all of these vendors and just samples and all sorts of great things.
And like I said, one of the chefs is going to be here on the show tomorrow to make a chocolate dish for us. Now, real quickly, Celebrity Night coming up.
Yes.
Talk about that.
Yes, it's going to be next Thursday night. It's going to be great. It's always a wonderful cause for Prevent Child Abuse Hampton Roads. If you go to a variety of restaurants across the area, there'll be different people from the media, from different local celebrities waiting on tables and raising monies for that cause.
I've done this many times. If you see me out there, give me a lot of grief and make me work, man.
That's right. Work for the tip.
It's a good cause. All right, Patrick, great stuff. For more on Patrick's adventures in food, you can log on to patrickevanshylton.com. As always, thanks for joining us and great job.
Thank you.